Don't fucking come to me and tell me what I'm doing. We had a spat, pregame spat. This breakdown is brought to you by DraftKings between the Angels starting pitcher Tyler Anderson and the Red Sox first base coach. They were fighting pregame. Cameras were rolling. That's what he said. We don't know what Anderson said. I spent a lot of time on this, so maybe we do in a little bit, or at least the context of it. But yeah, this is what we get from the short clip we got, is the coach saying, don't fucking come to me and tell me what I'm doing. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Okay. And then Anderson goes on his way, but his pitching coach is going to come out and yell at him like, dude, what are you doing? Get the fuck away from him. Yeah. Get the fuck away from him. Get over here. Hey, shut the fuck up. All right. And now the Red Sox coaches are yelling, and the Angels coach is going to walk up and stick up for his dude, and he's going to let him know. He's going to say, you're a fucking coach. Don't fucking talk to a player that way. You know, we're supposed to be bigger. We're supposed to diffuse this shit. You cost him his game. You cost him his game, or something like that. You fucked his game. You fucked his game. You fucked his game. Obviously, I can't see the word in between. So that was interesting. And then, you know, just going on the forums and reading it, that guy looks like Howie from Benchwarmer, scared of the sun. I was like, what's going on here? Pitcher yelling at first base coach. Someone on Reddit, I saw one line that said, I think Anderson's upset because the first base coach was giving away his pitches. So that's interesting. So it took me, 3 days I've been working on this and looking at things. What was the first base coach doing during his start? He cost him the game. Well, this is the box score, and you can see Tyler Anderson was pitching pretty well. He was 4 innings, only 1 earned run. And then that 5th inning, they push 4 across. They ruin his game. They almost win it. They end up not winning it because they gave up 6 in the first. So let's go take a look. I'm just going to get to the end and show you what I found. So I went and collected a sample size of different pitches thrown in that 5th inning to righty batters. Righty batters have eyes on the first base coach. So those are the batters that he can be giving a tell to. Just trying to figure out if there's a tell. This is a cut fastball. And if you look at the first base coach, top right of the screen, he is standing still on the cut fastball. Now, this next pitch right here is a 4-seam fastball, and the first base coach, top right, standing still. Now, this next pitch is a changeup, and you can see the first base coach, starts moving his feet a little bit, starts walking on the changeup. Now, this is a fastball, and the first base coach stands still, does not walk. Another fastball coming here, and he is standing still. So that's what I found. On the changeups, the coach, here he is, walking on a changeup, walking it in, movement in the peripheral vision. And here's another changeup, movement on the peripheral vision, walking. So that's what I surmised was how he's relaying to the batter the pitch that's coming. How is he getting that info? I figured he was just staring at the pitcher and could see the grip or could see something in his glove. So we look at that footage, but no, he's not looking at the pitcher. He's not. He's standing still here on the fastball, not looking at the pitcher, starts walking. Umpire comes in. He's cool. He's fun. He's hip. Not looking at the pitcher, starts walking. So he's not getting the pitch from anything the pitcher's doing, not looking at the pitcher, standing still, not looking at the pitcher, starts moving his feet on the changeup. He's not getting his info from the pitcher. He's looking towards home plate. That means he must be getting it from the catcher. What do you guys see? You ever play photo hunt at the bar? 3 of these are the same and 3 of them are different. I organized it top and bottom. Very easy. On the top, you can see the catcher. His right foot is way towards the other batter's box. He scoots out there and his glove is down. On the bottom, you're going to see him ass more in the air and the glove location is high and inside. Bottom are fastballs, top are changeups. Simple as that. And because this pitcher, Tyler Anderson, is calling his own pitches, he's putting it in right away, and then the catcher is setting up, which gives enough time for all of that to be relayed to a righty batter. So at this point in the game, There's a runner on first and second, fifth inning, and right-handed batter Ref Snyder is up. And you can see the catcher, he's going to go up and in, and you can see there's no movement anywhere. Fastball comes. Second pitch of the at-bat, once again, catcher moves up and in right there. First base coach, you can see, stayed still the whole time. Fastball. Third pitch, catcher shifts to his right. First base coach starts walking. Changeup, takes it in the middle. I think it was a 2-0 count. Okay. Fourth pitch, catcher moves to the right. First base coach sees that, starts walking, and big swing at the changeup. Just hits above it, bats it right down. Now watch this one. This is a changeup, but the coach does not walk on that. So I was like, okay, so what did the catcher do here? He fakes low with the glove, sensing something is up after that swing at the changeup. And they had maybe been doing this with righty batters a couple innings. So he's going to flash the glove over there, and he's not setting up until way later. He's not moving until the pitcher is in his motion, so there's not enough time. So this is a changeup, but the coach doesn't walk. This is what's supposed to be done. You're not supposed to give as much time. You can see here the pitcher's knee is up as he's moving, whereas the changeup before, he moves and the pitcher hasn't even started his windup. He's still taking his gather breath, still staring, and then goes. So this changeup, the fifth pitch, there's no signal from the first base coach, and luckily it's just in the dirt, so it didn't cost him. Next pitch, look at that target. That's way high and inside. First base coach doesn't move at all, not one iota. Big swing at the fastball. On it. Let's watch it again. Here it is. Big swing just under the fastball. We got a full count. We've got the last pitch coming. We've got the catcher setting up way early. We've got the first base coach seeing that, walking down the line. And you can even see, if you look at the batter, let me see if I can make this a little bigger. You can see his eyes just right there. Turn. It's so hard because it's not HD, but you can see the shoulder kind of right there, turn, and right he sees, and the coach is in motion. He's shuffling. So let me toggle it right there. See? There. Right there. Right there. Right there. Right there. Right there. Now would be a good time to say, this is common. Base coaches relay signs a lot. This is the game within the game that I find very enjoyable and fun, but the players and coaches, they don't want to out each other's dirty laundry. They don't want to share this, so it never really comes out. But I think it's fascinating. And a lot of times I make these videos and people think I'm just making shit up. Or like, that doesn't happen. And then I ask players and they're like, no, this happens all the time. So 3-2 pitch, sees the coach moving his feet a little bit, knows the changeup is coming, sits on it, and absolutely drills it over the outfielder's head, off the monster. 1 run scores. He gets to first. It's first and second. Fucking go! Coaches can say sorry about the early one. He set up late. I couldn't see it, but glad we figured it out. If they yell at us, I'll just yell back. Tyler Anderson on the mound thinking, okay, something seems up. Wash comes and says, you're out of the game. Sorry, bud. And he's like, it was a good start until something went awry. He's in the dugout now, just trying to figure out what's going on. So that's the game. Within the game, within the game. Don't believe me? I asked my good pal, Trevor Plouffe, who was a former big leaguer, if this all makes sense, if it happens. And he said,
yeah, I mean, it's a lot more common than most people give it credit for. And because every organization now has people looking at every camera angle to find stuff like this.
Whenever I make the videos, people think I'm like making it up. I'm like,
no, you're not.
Yeah,
you're not.
There's a fight.
I think people will be freaked out about how much it actually happens. But again, not like in a cheating way. Like this is like gamesmanship way.
People are like, there's no way a hitter can do that. And they're like, well, it is hard. But
there's a lot of times a coach will find something, or maybe another player will find something, and only 1 or 2 guys will be like, yeah, like I want that. Because sometimes it'll be like, I might have to give it to you late, or I'm not 100% sure. So like a lot of guys will just say no to it.
So thank you to DraftKings for sponsoring this video. Thank you to you guys for watching, and thank you to baseball for being so much cooler than the players and the managers and everyone within baseball allows you to know it is. if you like tactical mind reading, war room, relaying of signed stuff, which I personally